Look at the depth in these shadows and the dimension on the face. This is the result of specific professional art direction. Most AI video feels flat because the models are guessing at the light. We're going to fix that by building a director of photography prompt formula that works across any major AI video generator. Before we light the scene, we have to lock the subject. Using a multi-angle reference sheet like this 6-panel grid ensures your character stays consistent, even as we start manipulating complex lighting prompts. Without this intentional control, AI defaults to a synthetic, washed-out look. To get Hollywood results, you have to move past generic adjectives and start giving the model technical instructions. Step 1 is setting a baseline mood using Kelvin temperatures. Generic words like blue or orange are too vague for the AI to interpret consistently. A 5000 Kelvin key light creates a clean daylight look, while a 3000 Kelvin rim light provides the warm orange glow of a tungsten lamp. Mixing these specific values in your prompt dictates the atmospheric feel of the environment. High values feel sterile and crisp. Low values feel intimate and cinematic. Start your formula with key light at 5000K camera left, powerful rim light at 3000K. Defining the base temperature provides the AI with a specific lighting reference, resulting in a shot that follows the established logic of professional photography. With the temperature set, step 2 is sculpting the face to prevent it from looking like a flat 2D generation. Butterfly lighting is achieved by placing a light source directly in front of and slightly above the subject. This creates a symmetrical shadow beneath the nose and draws focus to the cheekbones. For prestige dramas, we use Rembrandt lighting. The goal is to create this specific triangle of light on the shadowed cheek, which adds immediate gravity to the subject. You can trigger this look by appending Rembrandt lighting deep shadows to your prompt formula. Referencing these historical techniques forces the AI to prioritize facial dimensionality, ensuring the character looks like they occupy a three-dimensional space. Now we move from the character to the environment, shifting from studio setups to natural light sources. Most creators fall into the flat blue trap by simply prompting for moonlight. This usually results in a washed-out, monochromatic image that looks artificially tinted. To fix this, use blue hour combined with specular reflection and skin moisture. This instructs the AI to render the way cold light actually glints off a subject's skin. For fantasy or sci-fi scenes, you can make the air itself visible by prompting for volumetric lighting or God rays shining through atmospheric dust. These atmospheric modifiers transform the air into a tangible element, giving the entire scene a sense of physical scale. Step 4 uses lighting patterns to imply an environment that exists outside the frame. A gobo projection, like these Venetian blinds, implies architectural depth without needing to describe the room. It instantly signals a noir or psychological thriller aesthetic. You can pivot to a sci-fi look by using cyberpunk bicolor neon contrast. By specifying opposing colors like magenta and cyan, you force the AI to apply a specific color grade directly to the generated pixels. These lighting cues communicate the film's genre more effectively than paragraphs of background description. The final rule is counterintuitive. To make a shot look professional, you have to take light away. Negative fill involves placing a black surface near the subject to absorb ambient light and crush shadows, creating high contrast drama. Pushing this further with silhouette lighting, move the light source directly behind the subject to render them as a sharp black shape. AI tends to overlight everything by default. You have to fight that tendency by explicitly prompting for negative fill or geometric shadow shape. Mastering shadow and negative space is the ultimate differentiator between a generic render and a cinematic shot. We can now assemble these steps: temperature, face sculpting, atmosphere, narrative style, and negative fill into one cohesive master formula. Your prompt structure should look like this. Start with your character reference, add the 5000K temperature, specify Rembrandt lighting, layer in volumetric smoke, and finish with negative fill. This is the result. We have volumetric smoke, Venetian blind shadows, and a perfectly sculpted daylight key, all working together in a single clip. Combining this lighting formula with consistent character references allows you to replicate this high-end look across every shot in your film. Once you've mastered the light, the next step is moving the camera in our next tutorial.